So, guys, this is VTS Technocrats. This is the website. I have already told you. This is the YouTube channel, which is a monetized channel, guys. My channel is monetized channel, VTS Technocrat from US, UK, Saudi Arabia, Germany, everywhere. My students come, and this is a very, very important channel. You can go through the videos and you can learn a lot from these channels. And I have only created this channel and these videos and everything. And finally, guys, apart from the website, the YouTube channel and all, so my name is Vikram. So I've been teaching from 13 years. So what we do in the introduction class, guys, is that we tell about that what are the topics we will take. So let me just make it very clear. First thing, we'll start from SQL. We'll start our classes from SQL, which is the most important thing in ETL testing. You have to know a structured query language. So that is the first thing we'll start. Okay. After that, we'll teach the ETL testing, BiReport testing. In ETL testing, we'll take the ETL tool as Informatica, and BI reporting tool, we'll take the BI reporting tool as Power BI. We take manual testing, we take the live project. So we'll teach the live projects to you, two projects. So this is the live project, okay, what we are going to teach you. This is a description of the project. These are the tables used in those projects, okay. This is the star schema functionality of those projects and the defects. So this is the data migration project, which we are going to tell you. So first thing, we'll tell you the live project. SQL, ETL testing, manual testing, mock interview. We take after completion of the course, we'll take the mock interview. From every candidate, we will take the mock interview. It will be similar like your actual interview, same to same. I will only I have taken more than 2000 interviews in my life. Same to same, it will be more tougher than your actual interview. Then we have a separate set of interview questions, guys. See, this also is already prepared here. There's a separate set of interview questions: SQL, BI report testing, ETL testing, general question, manual question, Unix question. All those questions set is already here. So all the questions will come. 90% of the questions comes from whatever the interview question sets are there. All these materials are paid material. It's not free. Just the demo is free class, so you can just see it. But we never give it to anyone, and we don't recommend any student to give it to anyone in free of cost. We charge, and that is how we proceed. So these are the separate set of interview questions. Apart from that, we teach Unix and the test management tool ALM, bug tracking tool Jira, scheduling tool. What we teach is that Tidal, and ETL tool Informatica. And then what we teach also is the cloud-based ETL testing. We have a separate lecture based on the cloud-based ETL testing. What is Azure Data Factory, Azure Data Lake, and how the ETL mechanism is happening using the cloud-based platform. So this is a separate topic we take. This I have divided into 15 parts. All these 15 parts will be covered in your syllabus. So this is the topics, guys. Any doubt in the topic section, guys? Anyone? No doubt. Fine. Any question you have, any doubts you have, any number of times you can ask during the session. There's no bar. And any time you can ask any question from anywhere in this world. You can, with respect to ETL and BI report and SQL and Unix, whatever topics we take, you can ask any question from any site, any book, because we have gone through all the sites, book, and everything and working experience. So you can ask any question from anywhere, anytime. This is the first thing I wanted to tell you. Topics I have told you. Why we are different? Why VTS Technocrats? Because we provide the recording of every session. This is very rarely. Even if you join offline, they will not give you the recording. So, like lecturer will come and he will give the lecture. He will go and then you will forget, or you will not forget. But after 6 months, 1 year, you might forget. Definitely, human brain is erasable memory. But if you have the recording, anytime you can go through the recording. So that is the difference of VTS and other institute. First thing, we provide recording of each and every session. Today's recording also we'll provide. So you are not audible. Am I not audible, guys? Nikhil? Nikhil, are you there?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Good to hear.
Guys,
Yes, sir.
am I audible or not? Monica and all?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Hey,
Audible,
I am,
sir.
yeah, he has written I am audible. I am audible. Please check your connection. So guys, so what I was telling is that what we provide and why we are different from any other institute. First is that we provide the recording, which is very, very specific, guys. Any recording, if you have, you can see it after 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 10 year, 100 years. So that is first difference. What is the other difference, guys? Why you want to join VTS? Why not some other institute? So we have our own separate materials, guys. This materials is asked from me by more than 1000 people. All these are paid materials. Why you will join VTS? Because this material is prepared by VTS, and only VTS technocrats students will go get this material, so will pay the fees and will join us. And this is a separate material which we have prepared. See, here we have written the content like introduction to ETL testing, BiReport testing, ETL architecture, data migration project. What is data warehouse? What is data mart? What are types of data mart? To understand the validation between source and target, data cleansing, cleaning, scrubbing, data quality check, difference between database testing and data warehouse testing, transformation, list of transformation, aggregate transformation, filter transformation, expression transformation, router transformation, lookup transformation, joiner transformation, techniques to validate, DB to DB validation, Excel to Excel validation, file to file validation, slowly changing dimension, type 1, type 2, type 3, difference between primary and surrogate key, initial incremental load, integration testing, regression testing, user acceptance testing, testing done in a data warehouse project, BiReport testing, data modeling, all the Snowflake, star schema, fact dimension table, Unix test scenario, test case, ALM, Informatica, Tidal, ETL developer work also will take. So this is a separate material, guys, which only we will provide. And these are hyperlinked. Suppose I want to go in a particular SCD type 1. I can just control and click and I can go to SCD type 2, wherever I wanted to go. I wanted to go SCD type 2, I have gone. So this is a material which we will only provide. In ETL testing material, you will get nowhere apart from VTS, and this is our guarantee. So this is again a difference why you should join what VTS. Next, what we provide, guys, is software which is completely every system and every student who will join VTS will get this software. This is the software, guys. We'll install the software in your machine, in your system, and you will have both Oracle also. This is Oracle SQL Plus, and you will have this Informatica software also. And this software you will get nowhere, guys. This will be for your lifetime. It is not for 5 year, 10 year, 1 year, 6 months. No, this Informatica will be for your lifetime. This Oracle will be for your lifetime. So this is again a difference why you should join VTS. So first we'll provide the recording, then we'll provide the material, then we'll provide the software, then we'll provide the CV. See, this is the sample CV we keep. Let me just show you the sample CV, guys. Yeah, this is the sample CV what we give. It is completely ETL testing CV. Very specific, very, very to the target CV we have prepared. Just you have to edit the name and number and project. Rest everything we have mentioned here. Having experience of 4 years in software testing, having experience in ETL and BiReport testing. Overall summary. What are the skill set, the tools? What is the education, professional detail, the projects and project 1, project 2, is role description, is role and responsibilities. Everything we will provide you. This is the again the next thing what VTS provides. I'm openly showing you we'll provide the CV. We'll take the mock interviews. As I've already discussed, after this session, we'll have the mock interview. We'll have the interview questions and we'll provide you n number of interviews until you get placed. We have many clients, more than 300 clients. Until you get placed, we'll provide the interview assurance, and this is how we proceed. So these are the things what we provide. These are the topics what we cover. Now, as you know, guys, there are two kinds of company. Have you ever heard about service-based and product-based and hybrid company? Anyone? Monica, have you ever heard about that? What is the difference?
Yes, sir.
What happens in service-based companies? Anyone knows?
Sir, which provides service to the customer and the client.
And what is a product-based company, guys?
They have their own product, sir.
Yes, service-based company will provide its
ATM.
services. Yes, yes, correct. Correct.
In the
Service-based company
in
will
the
provide.
product base. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
tell me. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, tell me.
In product base, they first develop the software and advertise and sell it, and we work on. So those are product base.
So which is better?
I think the project based is more better.
Both are good, okay? It depends on the requirement, okay? Product-based and the service-based. Service-based is like TCS, Wipro, Accenture, IBM, all these are service-based companies which will be providing the service to the client. Product-based means what? We'll develop a product, okay? According to the market need. I went to the hospital, I saw that people are maintaining the data of the patient in a paper and notepad and all, and in a hard copy notebook they are writing the name of the patient and the disease and all those things. Based on that, I developed a software for all the hospitals. Whoever want to buy, just buy. Don't want to buy, don't buy. Like that, that is called a product based company. Okay, so that is nothing like your Oracle, your BMC, your Microsoft, Google, Facebook, IBM is a product based company. IBM is in a service based company also. IBM is in product based company. These kind of companies are called as what, guys? Hybrid company. They worked as a both service based company and product based company. Yes or no, guys? Yes. So these are
Yes.
hybrid companies, guys. They work as both service based company and product based company. Okay. Product based, you know that Fair and Lovely for girls. They have made a product Fair and Lovely. Okay, and then one lady was there, she given the appointment, she given a job interview for air hostess and she got rejected and all. Then she put that Fair and Lovely, and then she got selected, she got best employee, she became completely fair. I don't know from how many years we are using. Does it happen? And after seeing that, for boys also they introduced one cream. What is that? Fair and they have introduced some cream, Fair and Handsome. Okay. Yeah, Fair and Handsome. So that is what is the product based company. Okay. I don't know from how many years we are using, but it will not, it is not changing. So that is what, guys, service based company will give the services, product based company develop a product according to the market need, and hybrid companies are companies which will acting as both service based and product based companies. So ETL testing is for both service based and product based company. Every company requires to arrange their data, and it's a huge set of data. It will go into a data warehouse. It cannot be maintained into a database. The exact difference between database, data warehouse, data mart, data migration, data profiling, data mining, data masking, data mockup, all those things I will discuss on the later classes. As of now, all these companies are using the ETL testing. This YouTube channel I have already showed you guys. This is the, I can tell you, more than 1000 subscriber YouTube program channel. You can see YouTube has sent me mail and call and everything for maintaining my videos, and they're constantly monitoring my channel, so you can understand the power of my videos. So this is my website, as I have already told you, and that is how I proceed, guys. Okay, this is the way I proceed, and this is how I teach, and it's a very interactive session. You can participate in the interaction. The software will be given to you, recording material, CV, project, interview, all those things will happen. So this is how we proceed, guys. So any doubt, guys, till here? Any question you want to ask? Please tell me. Anyone?
No.
Anyone? Monica, you want to ask any question? Single question?
Yes, sir. So for BI reporting, it will be related to the testing only, right? How we test the report, BI testing.
Yes. Only testing. BiReport
And
testing.
And other question, in Informatica, can we do automation also with the Informatica Power Center tool? Is it
No.
possible?
In Informatica is itself a tool which loads the data from source to target. We cannot automate that. That is not possible,
Okay.
right? That
So
will never happen. Yeah, tell me.
which tools are available in the market? Because nowadays automation is very popular, like in
No,
everywhere.
yeah, automation is a separate classes are going on for us. So that is a separate batch where the automation class goes, and there you have to learn another programming language. You can learn
Okay.
Java, you can learn Python, you can learn other languages, and then you can become an expert. And that is a separate. See, their testing is now of so many types. There's automation testing, performance
Yes.
testing, security testing. There's so many testing. What we are teaching is ETL and BiReport testing. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the Power BI software, guys. So I'll tell you guys how to install this Power BI and all. See, Power BI desktop.
I think Vikram, the future of this manual testing is automation testing. The next step of the this manual testing, is it?
Yeah, yeah, manual testing and automation testing is a separate testing, guys. They are
Separate testing,
testing.
right?
Yeah, that is a website. Okay, now first
Right.
understand. See,
Mm.
this is a website. I want to test this VTS Technocrat. Okay, I want to
Mm.
do a manual testing. Then what I have to do? I have to click on this button. Right, this button is working or not. I want to click this button. This button is working or not. Fine.
Right.
Now I automated this. I wrote some code and all those things, and then just I clicked on that, and it automatically clicked on this link and give a result. It is fail or pass. That is automation testing, right?
Right.
But database testing, ETL testing is not. They are not starting from the front end. There is no website like this. Okay. ETL
That is
testing is a
amazing.
separate skill set. There will be so many datas given. Okay. Now these datas are getting loaded from one place to another, and with the so many changes and all, and finally a BI report will come in the last. Are you able to understand? So
Right.
that is a separate skill set. There is no website in ETL testing. Never it will come like VTS Technocrat or Facebook will come. No. But the data of Facebook, the data of VTS Technocrats, where it is moving, how it is moving, and if it is moving, is the data correctly loaded? Because see, one data, you can understand if a person balance is 10 crore rupees, okay, in Indian or in Indian rupees, 10 crore rupees. And if two zeros are removed, you can understand his balance will be 10 lakh. He will get a heart attack, right? So data is very, very specific. Data should be very, very accurate. Bank data, healthcare data. A person is having a disease, and if that disease is not shown in a correct way, now think about that patient will die. So that is what is the ETL testing, more of the data specific. You want to go in a data intelligence, data artificial intelligence, data machine learning. For everywhere, guys, you will require this ETL SQL. This is like a mandatory item. If you want to become a data scientist, if you want to go into machine learning, data insight, everywhere. So this is a separate testing, guys. ETL and BiReport testing. This is the BiReport, Power BI BiReport. This I'll show you how to do the BiReport testing and on this software again we will install. It will be a completely real-time work, guys, and real-time projects and real-time working and learning. So this is the Power BI desktop and Power BI testing we will do. So our course is different because we don't teach only ETL testing. What we do teach is ETL testing and BiReport testing. So that is what is the difference. Any more question, guys?
I have a small question, Vikram.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. Do we get a hands-on experience on a real projects like for ETL or something like that?
Yes. Two projects we will take is completely real-time projects. That is why I am giving you the softwares, right? Here you will practice
Right.
the queries, right? Select a star. Suppose I write a query. What is this queries and all? I'll tell you separate. I just wanted to show you. This is a particular table. This is a particular Informatica tool. Here we will learn actually we will learn the work of the testing, but to make you understand, it is the development part also. ETL development, that how we will develop the ETL mechanism and how the data will be getting loaded into source and target. Exactly real-time works will happen. Then if I have to teach theoretically why I need to install the software in every machine, why I need to test the every validation, all those things are not required. I can just tell theoretically, this is happening. No,
Right.
completely real-time work. And that is why the demand of this institute and this technology is so much. See here, I have
Even
understood.
on Informatica?
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, even on Informatica, we will get a real-time project experience.
Yes. ELT, ETL, whatever the ETL test engineer does with respect to the Informatica, 100% how to get the log, how to check the status of the workflow, how to run the workflow, all those things we'll do. Even for the development part also, we'll tell you that for one particular mapping end to end, how the developers are developing and loading the data, that also will tell you for your proper
Right.
understanding.
Right.
So it's a
Thank you.
completely interactive session, guys, completely real-time session. And you can see my videos, you will come to know the knowledge and the aura and the experience what I have and the VTS has is completely different. Okay, guys. So Fine, guys. Any more question? So that before I start something.
So far.
Good. Fine, fine, fine.
Sir, I have question.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, ETL process we do perform on like tool Informatica Power Center. There are other tools also which are very popular like SSIS and
Yes,
what
yes,
else?
yes.
Data
SSIS is
stamp.
there, Ab initio is there, Alteryx is there. There are so many tools, right?
Yes, so many. So the basic process is similar in each and every tool,
Yes.
like extract.
Similar process in all the ETL tool, be it be Ab initio, be it be SSIS, be it be Alteryx, be it be Informatica, be it be Talent. If you take
Talent.
any ETL tool, IBM Data Stage, there's so many ETL tools. I have written also somewhere. There's so many
Okay.
ETL tools. Oh, in my material I have written. There's so many ETL tools. The basic process of ETL tool is to load the data from the source to target using some transformation. So that will be same only. Only the UI part will differ. You can tell Informatica, someone will tell SQL Server Integration Services. Again, that is an ETL tool. Someone will tell Ab initio. Again, it is a ETL tool. Someone will tell Alteryx. Again, it is an ETL tool. Even using cloud-based ETL testing, using cloud-based ETL testing, if I take Azure Data Factory, again it is the same. The data is getting loaded. Only the UI part is different, and the platform is different. But the main agenda of that tool is to load the data from source to target. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
So if you learn one tool, that's more than enough. You can just tell that I have worked in other tools also, because it's a similar work only. Only the UI will change. The data will get loaded from source to target.
Because every company requirement, some of them they prefer Talent or they ask us.
Yes. All the IBM data stage, any ETL tool, the work is same only, right? You can tell I worked in SSIS. What will happen? The data will get loaded from source to target. I run the workflow. I'll tell you how to tell. Okay. See, it is
Okay.
not possible to teach now 10 tools for the same work, right? We'll
Yes.
teach one tool, and then you can tell that similarly other tool works, because the main funda is same, right? The main work is the same. So it is just the UI is differing, right?
It
So
is
guys,
like it is like learning a Oracle SQL, and
yeah,
if some company have a requirement for MySQL, PostgreSQL, so those commands are same.
commands are same only, right?
Yeah.
Little bit syntax will differ. So we cannot,
Yeah.
no one can teach you like MySQL also, SQL Server also, Teradata also, DB2 also. Like that teaching cannot be done,
Right.
right?
Right.
One language, one tool we will take, Oracle, which is the most popular, guys. There's no tool like Oracle. One tool you will learn end to end. Other tools are similar, like little bit syntax will differ. You can tell I know Oracle, I have worked in SQL Server. Main funda is same only. So that is what is the thing.
Sir, may
One
I
more.
ask one question?
Tell me.
Sir, in interview, they ask which database you are currently working, sir. I told them Oracle SQL Developer 11G and 12C. Is it right?
Yes. You can tell only one version. You see, version when you tell, either you tell 11G or you tell 12C. See,
Okay.
one version you have to tell. Either you can tell 10G. One version you should tell.
Thank you, sir.
So Vikram, one more thing. On
Hmm.
which version we are going to just practice?
This is a 10G version, Oracle. Okay, the same thing only, little bit they will enhance in 11G, 12C. So there's no difference actually. But we are learning 10G. So you can see I have worked in 12C. It's the same only.
Because there are some features which are not available in 10G, because I tried working on 11G, and even I cannot get some features like of 12C. Like there is an option of fetch, which
Yes.
is in 12.
But that is very minimal, right? We cannot
Yes.
now upgrade the software and give you, right? Because
Right.
that is a paid version software, right? This is a free. See, this software what I'm giving you is a free of cost software, right? And that too for your entire life. So little bit
Right.
enhancement is there, which we can you can just see the difference between 11G and 12C. I think is minimal, and no one will ask that question. What is the difference between 11G and 12C? Okay. What they
But
will ask is that.
I just ask you, because there are some features which because I am also practicing some SQL queries that is on
Okay.
11G, and
Fine.
the thing is that there are certain features which in 12C, and that give results so frequently, no, not frequently, so fast, instead of writing an entire query. Like I am just explaining about fetch.
Yes, 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 yes. So this is
Fetch gives
little,
like,
yeah, yeah,
first
yeah,
5
yeah,
rows,
yeah.
after 7 rows, your last rows, fetch gives very quickly instead of writing a big query on
Yes,
that.
yes, yes. I understood your thing. The
Yeah.
little bit features are different, but that's fine.
Mm.
But see, if any interviewer will take the interview, his
Right.
main thing will not be that you know this tool, that tool. His main thing will be what? You can write
Skills.
the queries based on the requirement or not. You can
Obviously,
think
skills.
on, you can think on that particular requirement, and based on that you can perform the query, and you can write the validation query, or you can write the SQL query. That is how
Right.
I will select, right? I have taken more
Right.
than, I cannot ask that what tool you have worked, what is the difference between this tool, that tool. Like that is easy,
Obviously.
right? Yeah,
Obviously.
that is easy, right? A person can theoretically also learn, okay, this tool is working like this tool is having that feature. But if I
Right.
gave a requirement that this is a table, this is a table, this is the table, I want
Mm.
this particular data, that particular data, then he need to know completely. He has to have the logic. He need to have completely syntax understanding, logical understanding, thinking, and then based on that he will write a query. And out of 5 queries or 6 queries, if he writes 4 or 5 queries, I'll select him. If he's not writing 1 or 2 queries, or he's not writing any query, I can directly reject him, right? And even if he
Obviously.
asks, yeah, even if he asks me, I can tell him, right, you have not written the queries, so that's why I've rejected you.
So,
So that,
my small question is that, so do we also get, like the upgraded features like 12, 11G, 12C? What are
yeah,
these
I'll tell you what is the what is
features which?
what is the featural difference. But that I will tell you theoretically what is the featural difference.
No
That's
problem, no problem, no problem, no problem at all. But it is good. Yeah, we should know, because there are some features which, like, I shared with you, fetch kind of thing.
that's
Yeah,
fine. That will tell you.
yeah. Okay, thanks. Thank you very
So
much.
guys, any more questions? So before that, I have some before I start some topics, okay, for your understanding. Any more questions? Anyone?
No,
So guys, first thing I wanted to tell you is that our timing is what, guys? Do you know what is our timing?
8 to 9.
Yes, sir, 8 to 9.
Monday to Friday, okay? We take 5 days class, guys. There are very less institutes, guys, which takes 5 days class, but we take 5 days class, 5 days, guys. And it's 1 hour class. We don't take 2 hour, 3 hour class. One day, guys, 8 to 9 p.m. We'll take the class. That is what is the thing, guys, which is different from other institute. We don't teach in weekend. We give the time to practice in weekend. Monday to Friday we take the class. 1.5 month we take the duration, guys, to complete this syllabus. So now I cannot extend the syllabus for 4 months. Then no one will attend, and have a precise time and precise syllabus, and a very accurate and in a very elaborative way I have to explain. And I'm very, very punctual, guys. 8 means 8 I will start, and I'm man of my words. You can note my words. 1.5 months means 1.5 month I will finish this syllabus, and 8 to 9 means 8 to 9 the class will happen. It will not be 7:50. It will not be sorry. It will not be 8:05. It will not be 8:10. It will not be 8:15. It will not be 8:01. 8 means 8 I will start. That is what is the punctuality and the difference. What I personally do that. 8 means 8 I will start, guys. Join 5 minutes early only. That is how we proceed, guys. So this is the first thing, Monday to Friday, and it's 8 to 9 p.m. It's 1.5 month. Okay, all the experienced people. See, mostly for freshers, I get one or two, three freshers, which I can easily place. But 90% of my crowd is for experienced people, 5 year, 6 year, 10 year, 12 year, 15 year. All the experienced people join because they know somewhat manual testing, or they come from telecom background, biological background, or some other background. Okay, tech support, call center. All these people generally, what all these people come to VTS. They join VTS, and then they get placed. All the people you can see in the placement people, some of them I have mentioned. I will tell them to join one class. After 1 or 2 class, I will tell one student to join our session. She will tell you. All the people have put the experience of 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, and then they have got placed in ETL and BiReport testing. So that is what is the, guys, for experienced people. You have to put 5 years, 3 years, 4 years, 2 years, like that experience in ETL and BiReport testing. 90% of the crowd will be for experienced people, guys. 10% is freshers. So that is how we proceed. So the class is very, very serious. The class is very, very important, and it's not like that. You have to attend the class on timing, and most of the crowd you will see in the class will be who experienced, 13-year experienced. Last batch one lady was there, 15-year experience last to last batch students were there. And sometimes I'll tell them to join our new students to tell them how was their struggle and how they have got they have cleared this struggle and their positions what they wanted to achieve, finally they have achieved. So that is how we proceed, guys. So
Sir,
yeah, tell me.
sir, one thing I want to say, sir, I don't think sir is batch में है या नहीं. Sir, you want to say one thing also. You also provide experience document, I think.
That is a separate team, guys. That is if someone wants the
Yes,
experience,
sir,
there is a
please look at that.
yeah, Nikhil, we'll talk on that later. That is a separate team, and there is a separate topic on that. There is a separate team. Whoever wants to talk, they can talk to me personally for providing the experience and all. Okay. Yeah, guys. Any more question? All of you are putting experience now. What about Om?
Sir, I'm very new to this field.
Okay,
I am
so no.
basically,
Yeah. So which year pass out you are?
so I am quite experienced. I was in travel industry for 15 years.
Yes.
Yeah, so my year pass out is 2004.
Okay.
Thereafter, I joined travel,
Hmm.
and I was working for Thomas Cook, Sita, Crony, FCM.
Okay.
So big brands.
Yeah. So
So
finally, you want to move to ETL testing, right?
yes,
Fine, guys. So those things, I have got guys, students of 15-year, 20-year experienced people. So that's completely fine. That's completely okay. I'm completely okay with that. What about Bhushan? Everyone is experienced only, right? Bhushan and all,
No,
Monica
sir.
and all. Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I don't
So
have experience.
yes. So everyone will put the experience in ETL and BiReport testing, guys. I don't mind, and that is how we proceed, guys. Okay. So that is what is the way, guys. Okay. And that is how we proceed, guys. So that is the way we proceed, and that is how we proceed. And it will be a completely interactive session, guys. You will like the sessions. I think some of you went through my YouTube videos and all, right? Yes or no, guys?
yeah.
Yes,
So
sir. Yes.
you would have liked.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So did you like my videos?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
those
sir.
are
So
good.
yeah. So based on that only, I think most of my students are coming from YouTube only, and some from 90% are coming from YouTube only, some from Facebook, and some from someone reference. That is how, guys, we have. That is how this institute works, and that is how the students come, and that is how they join the class, and that is how they proceed. So, guys, today is the first day, guys, and I just wanted to start a few topic. I'll just tell you few things so that you have some understanding. I'll not start the actual class, but this is a demo class, guys. But I wanted to teach you something for because I take this session till 9 p.m. Okay. So I just wanted to know, guys, what is your understanding of database and data warehouse? Just I'll take small topics. What do you understand by database and data warehouse? You would have heard about these things. So database and data warehouse. So anyone, Monica and all, any idea? Om, anyone has any idea?
So basically, database and data warehouse. What I think the main difference, both are used for storing data, but in database, the live data is more important. While data warehouse, like a historic data, if you can see, if some bank is working for last 100 years, it can be the data can be stored in a data warehouse instead of a database.
Yes. That's almost correct. What about others? Anyone knows? Anyone has heard? Yeah.
And I think so, sir.
Mhm.
Database uses OLTP and data warehouse works on OLAP.
Okay. So, guys, to understand all these things, first we need to know what is a data. What is a data, guys? Anyone knows?
Any information,
Any
Any
meaningful
Meaningful.
information.
meaning.
Any meaningful information is nothing but your what, guys? Data.
data.
Fine. And then what is a database? It's very simple, guys. Collection of data. 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 Collection of data in the form of tables. Okay, so
Tables.
if we collect the data in the form of tables and all, that is nothing but your database. Okay. So what is a table, guys? Do you know what is a table? Anyone knows what is a table?
Table is a collection of rows and columns.
Yes, table will be what? We'll collect the rows, we'll collect the column, and then what will happen, guys? It will become a what? It will become a table.
It's in a structured format.
Yeah, it's a structured format, and we have collected the rows and columns, storing the data. What is a cell, guys? Have you heard about cell?
Cell is like particular row or column, like
Combination of row and
combination
The
of row and
combination of
column.
row and column is called cell.
Cell.
Yeah, so if I open a paint, so I can just tell, right? So this is I told you collection of rows and columns are called as what? Tables. So this is
Yeah.
a table. So what happens here? Cell. This is a cell. This is a cell. Yes or no, guys? Yes, this
Yeah.
is a cell. C1. This is again a cell. Okay. This is again a cell. So can we tell it as that this is a row? This is a column. Wherever these rows and column interact, that is a cell. That means intersection of rows and columns are called as cells. Can we tell it like that? Yes or no, guys?
Absolutely.
Yes. So that is what is, guys, cells. Very easy. What is that? Intersection of rows and columns are called as cells. Now, guys, you would have heard about DBMS and RDBMS. Now, tell me, what do you understand? What is your understanding of DBMS and RDBMS? Tell me.
Sir, DBMS means for database management software, sir.
And what is RDBMS?
Relational database management system, sir.
Sir,
Here,
it is
What-
an advanced
yes,
version of DBMS.
Sir,
So-
RDMS follow the CF code rules, sir.
Okay.
Here we maintain the data in row tables, sir, in the tables.
Okay.
In RDMS we can use multiple users. DBMS we cannot use multiple users, sir.
Okay. Then
Uh,
what happens if the DBMS is installed, RDBMS is installed? What happens? See, whatever you are telling, that is fine. RDBMS should follow code rule, all those things in the tabular structure. This is file structure. All those things are fine. These things are theoretical, guys. But understand what is a DBMS. Database
So-
management system is a software, guys. First thing you understand that this is a software. We'll install this software. RDBMS, again a software. We'll install this software. What happens after installing this software? We can create our own database. We can create our own table. That is the main difference, guys. Both are software. After installing the software, what will happen? Here we can create our own database. We can create our own table. The main difference, guys, is what, apart from the security features are more in RDBMS and all those code rules should be followed. Main difference is what, guys, from the name only it is clear. Relationship between
all the datas.
tables.
are
Yeah.
possible only in RDBMS. Okay. There is no relationship concept in DBMS. There is no relationship. There are two tables. There is data are in file structure. There two tables cannot be joined in DBMS. The main difference is here we can have the relationship between the table. There is no relationship between the tables in DBMS. The main difference. Both are software. After installing the software, we can create our own database. We can create our own tables. We can fetch the data from the tables. Example of RDBMS. Anyone knows? What is RDBMS example? Oracle is a SQL
MySQL,
server. Then
MySQL,
MySQL. All these are
Postgre.
Postgre, DB2, Teradata. All these are nothing but your RDBMS. DBMS example. Do you know? Anyone knows DBMS example? Database management system. Fox Pro, Foxbase, DBase. So this is database management system. This is relational database management system. Here relationship between the tables can happen. Here the relationship between the tables cannot happen. This is database management system. This is relational database management system. No, guys. Here there is more security features and all, okay? More security features. This is theoretical, but there are some security features. It should follow code rule for a DBMS to qualify as a DBMS. What is this code rule and all those theoretical things we'll learn separately. The code rule, it should follow code rule for DBMS to qualify as RDBMS. So that is separate things we'll learn. The main thing is that here the relationship is possible, here relationship is not possible. Examples you have to remember. Now, guys, if you know all these things, tell me what is a schema? What is a schema? Tell me what do you understand by schema? Anyone have ever heard about? There are so many schemas.
It is a representation of the table, sir.
Representation of the table. Then what is a table?
How the tables are connected, sir.
So schema is basically like a index for the tables.
Table is also called as schema, sir.
Table is also a schema. Schema is also table. Table is called as entity. Table is called as what? Entity. Rows are called as tuples. Table is called as entity. Rows are called as tuples. Or we also call it as records.
Records.
And columns are called as what?
Fields.
Attributes. Fields also.
Fields.
Attribute. Fields also. Yes, fields also. Now my question is, what is a schema? No one knows, what is a schema. Once I asked in a batch, people are getting confused so many times. They're telling, understand, guys. Schema, database, table, all these things should be very, very clear. In a kitchen, if you go, there's a folder structure, guys. Okay, that folder structure is nothing but a schema. In a hard disk, let me first go from a computer perspective. There's a hard disk. This hard disk is a database. It is having a space of what? You went to your computer. The hard disk is having, suppose, 500 GB space. Okay. Now, 100 GB I kept for movie and 400 GB I kept for song. Now, this is called as what, guys? This 100 and this 400 is called a schema. We have created a folder structure, 500 GB hard disk. This is database. 100 GB and 400 GB. I've created a sections. That is nothing but the schemas. And inside each schema, now there will be tables. In a kitchen, if I go, what will happen? Now, kitchen everywhere, everything will not be clear. What will happen? First of all, kitchen is a database. What I consider what, guys? Kitchen as a database. Now, in the kitchen, what will happen, guys? There are racks. Now, there is a separate rack for glossary item.
Spices and all that.
Yeah. There's a separate rack for fruits. Okay. There's a separate rack for suppose vegetables. Okay.
Vegetables.
So these are what, guys? These are schemas. This entire kitchen is what happened? This entire kitchen is what, guys? A database. Now there are racks. What is that rack? One is for glossary item, one is for fruit, one is for vegetable. These are schemas. Now in this schema, there will be table. This glossary item will be further divided into, suppose I want to keep the rice, I want to keep the some other species. So that is nothing but your tables. In the fruits, again, further division, there will be orange, there will be mango. Another that will be kept in a table. That is a further division. In vegetable, this is a separate schema. Inside that vegetable, there will be subsections of keeping the vegetable of brinjal at one place and potato at one place. So that will be a table. So first, it is a kitchen is a database. Further division schema. Further division inside this schema, there are tables. I made this diagram to make it very clear, guys. So make it crystal clear. Understand. First is what, guys? Database. Then it is schema. Then it is table, and then it is data. Am I clear with this diagram? Yes or no, guys? Yes. So this is a database. First thing is what, guys? A database. Now what will happen inside the database? What will be there? Inside the database, this will be schema. Yes or no, guys? This is schema 1. This is schema 2. This is schema 3. This is schema 4. Now schema inside schema, what will be there? There will be table.
Tables.
This table 1, this table 2, this table 3, and this table 4. Inside table, what will happen, guys? There will be rows,
Data.
and there will be columns. Yes or no?
Yes.
Table means
Yeah.
collection of rows and columns. And inside table there will be cells, and inside cell it is kept as what? Data. So directly we can say inside the table there is data. So this concept and this concept should be very, very clear. First it is a database, then it is a schema. Inside the schema there is a table. Inside table there is data. Am I clear, guys? Tell this much. Yes or no, guys?
Right.
Yes, sir, clear.
Clear about the database schema? Schema is the folder structure inside the database. Remember, this schema is the folder structure inside a database. Inside the schema there will be tables. Inside table there will be data. This concept of the database should be very, very clear, guys. ETL testing means extract, transform, and load testing. I don't know how many of you have heard about this. What is the full form of ETL testing? Have you heard about that?
Extract,
Transform.
extract,
Transform
transform,
and
load.
Extract, transform, and
Loading.
load testing. That means what happened? We'll extract the data from where? From the sources.
Various sources.
Yes, yes. Extract
Sources.
means what? Take the data. Extract means what? Take the data. Extract the data from sources. Sources can be an
Heterogeneous
XML
sources.
file. It can be an
XML.
Excel file. Okay. Can be a
Yeah.
database.
Okay.
Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes.
yes, sir.
Or it can be a simple file like your txt
Tag
file, .txt, or your .csv file, comma separated value files, or it can be a .psv pipe separated value file. Data is extracted from these sources and transformed. Transformed means what, guys? Changed. Transformed
Clean-
means what, guys? Changed.
Clean, filter, and designed in the form, in a required form.
Yes, yes, yes. It will be changed as per the business logic, as per the business requirement. Okay. This changes, that is what is the most toughest part in ETL testing, to check the changes. Now the changes can be salary increment by 10%, salary decrement by 20%. It can be that out of 4 department, only 10 department, only 1 department will be loaded. This is what is the transformation, the changes. And after these changes, what will happen, guys? Data will be loaded. Data will be loaded. And that is why it is called as extract, transform, and load. And then we will test that the data from these sources has gone into the target. Loading means it has gone into the target, and we are checking the data from where? Source to the target. And that is why it is called as what, guys? ETL testing. Data got extracted, data got transformed, data got loaded. We are checking that the loaded data, the extracted data, is correct from the source to the target. That is why its name is ETL, then testing, because this extract, transform, load has already happened. Now we are checking that the data from after this ETL mechanism is properly loaded. So it is ETL testing. BiReport testing means what, guys? The data after it is loaded into the target, it goes to a BiReport using any BiReport testing tool. Using it can be a Power BI, it can be a Cognos, it can be an SSRS, MicroStrategy, OBI. I will discuss all those things. So as of now, yeah, tell me. Yeah. So as of now, what will happen, guys? From the target, what will happen? All the data will go into the BiReport, and we'll check the data from the target to the BiReport. So it is called as what? BiReport testing, because we have to check the data from where? Check the data from target. Target is nothing but your data warehouse. Target is nothing but your data warehouse. We have to check the data from the data warehouse to the BiReport. So it is called as what, guys? BiReporting. By BiReport testing, this is called access layer. Access layer. BiReport is also called as what, guys? Presentation layer, or BiReport is also called as presentation layer. It's also called as access layer. Why, guys? Because this is presented to the client, the end product of ETL testing. Always and always remember, the end product of all this ETL testing is nothing but a BI report, which is developed, which is presented in front of the management. And based on that, they take the decision. How many people left the company and which product is getting sold in a very huge amount. That is called as a BI report. So that is called the presentation layer, access layer. So this is what is the thing, guys. ETL testing consists of three parts. First is extraction layer. The data is getting extracted. Then it is what transformation layer. That is called as data integration layer also, where the data is getting transformed, changed as per the requirement, and then loaded into the data warehouse. And after that, the last layer is nothing but your BI report layer, where the data are getting loaded from the data warehouse to the BI report, and we have to check the data from the target to the BI report. That is called as what, guys? BI report testing. We'll learn all these things, guys, in a very greater detail, in a very, very unique style, in a very, very easier way. All this ETL testing and this BI report testing, and what happens in ETL testing and what happens in SQL. Today we have just started, guys. I told you what is data is nothing but a meaningful information. Database, I told you, collection of data in the form of tables. Table means collection of rows and columns. Table is entity, rows is tuple or record, column is attribute or field. Cell is intersection of rows and columns. And DBMS is database management system. Example is FoxPro, Foxbase, DBase. These are softwares. After installing the software, we can create our database and table, but here relationship between the table is not possible. But in RDBMS, we can create the relationship between the table. Then I told you what is a schema. Schema is the folder structure in a database. And then I told you ETL testing is nothing but your extract, transform, and load testing. Here data is getting extracted from the source. Source can be an XML file, an Excel file, a database, or a file. File can be in .txt, .csv, or .psv format. It is transformed, it is changed as per the business requirement. It is loaded into the target, that is data warehouse. We check the data from the source to the target. And finally, we check the data from the target to the BI report, that is called as BI report testing. So ETL tester does two work. First is the data he check from source to the target, and next he check from the target to the BI report. The data what he check from source to target is called as ETL testing. The data what he check from the target to the BI report is called as BI report testing. That is what is the guys introduction class. I hope I am clear. Yes or no, guys? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Any doubts, anything, you can just ask me now, or you can ping me personally, because all of you need to send your mail ID. I will share you these documents tomorrow. And as soon as you pay the fees, I'll have to share these documents, these softwares, this CV, this project, all these things I have to share, guys. So these things I have to do. I'll share my payment details. Please pay the fees. Okay. From tomorrow, we'll start the actual session, and we'll go to the SQL classes, and we'll start the actual studying. I have a separate material of SQL, separate material of ETL testing, separate material of manual testing. For everything, guys, we have a separate materials. So first thing I wanted to show you is that we will go by one. We will start the SQL classes, introduction to SQL classes, database explanation, rules to write SQL queries, scalar group data, all these functions and types of join and all those things, guys. Functions, row ID, row num, partition by views, index, normalization, everything we have a separate notes, and we have separate way to install the software, and the software I have, which I have to give you. And this SQL queries PDF, this we will take as the reference. With this PDF, I am sharing you now only, guys. This will consist of all the questions and their answers. There are, I think, how many queries? 238 queries, which will be shared to you now only. This I share in the introduction class only. So this will consider it, guys, for referring and for learning the things. Okay, so this is the. Let me just see. My WhatsApp web is open. Let me just share. And this is the group, right? Let me just share this particular document, guys, which is the ETL, EMP and department table queries, guys, which we will consider for your entire learning part. 256 queries, plus we'll learn so many level B queries. So after that, guys, 100% questions will come from whatever we are teaching and whatever we teach. There cannot be any other or further questions. So this is the SQL query. This is having the separate questions and answers. This I have shared you. And guys, believe me, if you want to learn, guys, ETL and BI report testing, there cannot be anyone better than this institute and this teaching and all. If you're really serious, you really want to learn, please join this institute. You are learning something, even though you are paying the fees, but you are learning something. You will be helped. You will be getting job. You will be learning something, buying a mobile, and